Good evening, America. I'm Nate Ormond, and I'm not sure if you've heard, but there is a serious financial crisis in the United States. We are in a recession that started in 2007, but due to the news media being so wrapped up in the election, they weren't able to report it until a year later. I'm not an economist, but I do have a degree in economics, so therefore some people say I'm an economist. As an economist, or not, doesn't really matter, I'm putting forth a plan that I believe will lift America out of this year-long recession that we finally learned about last week. I'm advocating a sort of pay-it-forward stimulus package. If it's good enough to earn Haley Joel Osment a Blockbuster Entertainment Award, it's good enough for the rest of us. My plan is simple. We will celebrate all 2010 holidays in 2009. Now you may be asking yourself, what about the 2009 holidays? Don't worry, we'll celebrate those too. TWO. Think of it. What better way to stimulate the economy than give each other twice as many gifts, cards, and candy as you normally would? Instead of wishing people a happy birthday, we would wish everyone in 2009 a happy both-day. And Merry Christmas? I don't think so. It's going to be Merry Twicemas. But don't send the cards and gifts in the same envelope or packaging. That would just be stupid. Let's not stop at the majors either. If you have a special occasion in 2010, bring it forward a year. Say you're looking forward to your 50th anniversary in 2010. What would you normally get for a measly 49 years of marriage in 2009? A card? Please. Celebrate your golden anniversary a year early and just watch the demand for Frank Sinatra lookalikes soar. Turning 16 in 2010? What better way to bail out the auto industry than let everyone turning 16 in 2010 drive a year early? Let's look a little bit closer at the auto companies. Their problems started when their quality got too good. That's right, moving bumper-to-bumper warranties from 3 years and 30,000 miles to 6 years and 60,000 miles was a disastrous move. They virtually guaranteed no new sales for 6 years to the same people. Stupid. They need to go the Gillette route. Cut the QC department, sell the car cheaper, and by that I mean sell a cheaper car, and replace the fuel pump every 5,000 miles. Look folks, this policy makes a lot of sense. Ever hear of double-stuffed Oreos? I thought so. Who doesn't love those things? One more thing. We need to start taking a closer look at the ROI of treating sick people. Will we, and by that I mean they, spend more on treatment or on a funeral? Do they have a sizable inheritance just sitting in a bank when it could be sitting in the hands of their heirs and getting spent like there's no tomorrow? Let's face it, for the dying there really is no tomorrow. So run the numbers and let the invisible hand of Adam Smith make the decision to pull the plug or not. Of course, we will need a real hand to actually pull it. We'll work out the details later. Finally, did anyone else notice that the economy really hit the crapper as soon as the election was over? I saw a jobs report last week that said over 500,000 people were laid off in November. 500,000 campaign workers laid off by the Obama campaign the day after he won in November. That is tragic. I think McCain laid Sarah Palin off. Now, if we fired up the 2012 election in 2009, all those campaign workers would be back on the job and millions of dollars would be pumped back into the economy. Now, that's a change that we can believe in. America, I know that Mr. Joel Osment would agree with me when I say that 2009 is the year we pay 2010 forward and double stuff ourselves out of this recession. Good night, and God bless.